everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Crystal Beauty Show. Today we're going to bring you the interview from Bamenda, Cameroon. Our host is Lauren. Stay tuned, you don't want to miss it.
Welcome to another episode of the Crystal Beauty Show. I am Lauren, and today I have two guests here with me. Join me in welcoming them. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
How are you guys?
Good.
But doing very, very well.
Yeah.
So we'll start with Dumdeni. Tell us more about yourself.
Okay, my name is Dumdeni. I am a medical student at the Faculty of Health Sciences, the University of Bamenda, and I'm also an ESCO member of Smiles Africa.
Okay, let's go to Damsa Khalek. Please tell us more about yourself.
Yeah, my name is Damsa Khalek, a practicing accountant in the University of Bamenda, final year. Besides accounting, I'm an entrepreneur in food processing too. Yeah, I run a small chops joint, and I do pastries, and I do supplies around town. So that's more about Damsa Khalek.
So what's Smiles Africa all about?
Smiles Africa, as the name says it, is an organization with the aim of putting smiles on the faces of people. So we, first of all, are non-governmental and non-profit making. And we just want to help people. We have this passion to aid people in whatever way we can. So we help orphans, we help widows, we help the less privileged, and that's just what we do. And we've been in existence since 2019.
Wow, that's nice. From your t-shirt, we can see smiles with heart.
Yeah, this is our logo.
Please show us what's behind. It's like there's something written.
It says healing the world by sharing our love.
Who is your founder? Who is the founder of Smiles Africa?
The founder of Smiles Africa, it's Tibeme Zita. She's based in the United States of America. Yeah, besides the founder, we have the vice president, Shannon Ashley. She's based in Boya. Myself, Damsa Khalek, the consultant. We also have Tikeri Glavik as the secretary. Then we have Dumdeni here as the financial secretary. Besides that, we have our publicity secretary, Nagoa Kendra. She's also based in the United States of America. Then we have Chofon Taga Gogomo, that's publicity secretary too. Then we have our media guy, Tamu Leonard.
Wow, your stuff is quite large.
Yeah.
Okay, what are your donors?
Well, the general public. Whenever we have a project, we solicit funds from the general public. We tell them that, okay, this is what we have in mind, and would like you guys to assist us in contributing, because we ourselves who make up the board, a group of 8, we also chip in our own personal income into it. And most of us are students, so it's a sacrificial thing.
Wow.
Yes.
So, how do you guys join the two, merge the two? Like working as board members and going to school?
Okay. First of all, it's all about commitment and sacrifice. The very fact that we have that as our passion, it's already enough reason for us to sacrifice and forgo wherever need be.
Wow. How is your passion too?
Yeah, it is.
I want you
it
to
is.
say your mouth.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so what's your most successful program and why?
Actually, our most successful program has been reaching out to orphans. Like my colleague said, we reach out to less privileged. We give them hope for life. Yes. So for the time being, we've been able to put a lot of smiles on their faces, putting them to hope that all is not lost, because some people out there feel being an orphan is some outrageous thing, but then they are still part of us. And there's literally no difference between myself not being an orphan and somebody who's an orphan or in the orphanage, because we all are humans. We all are humans. We should make everybody comfortable. At least our environment does not
Yeah.
permit us, but then we can permit the environment in one way or the other. So our greatest project.
You know, to just add
Yes.
something, for me, our greatest project has been the Misbah Orphanage project.
Wow.
That happened in August 2019. We visited the Misbah Orphanage located at Malafat. And it's wonderful for me because during that time, we did not only give them provisions and arms, we had interactions with the kids. It was a joyful time for me. I was elated.
You felt happy.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Apart from visiting orphanage, what other charity work do you guys do?
Okay, we visit widows too, widows and widowers, internally displaced persons. For example, in March, we had a project titled March to Help 237, and we visited internally displaced persons in Douala. So we visit internally displaced persons. There's also we are also deliberating on visiting, maybe like organizing this kind of sessions whereby we can have like a seminar to
Mhm.
sensitize the people one thing or the other.
So when you visit these persons or and you say the people in need, what do you guys do?
Okay, we give them provisions. First of all, we always conduct preliminary studies.
Mm-hmm.
As in, we go to the place beforehand. We tell them that we would like to visit. We ask them for their needs. Okay, what are your pressing needs? What would you like us to donate to you? So we get those, and it's mostly food items like bags of rice, bags of
Mhm.
salt, sugar, milk. We buy those, and
Wow.
we now plan a date to visit.
So give us your best example of the way you've seen your organization's work to make a difference.
With Smiles Africa being being a bit different from other organizations, I think I appreciate the fact that we're united. We're very united than other organizations because, for example, we've partnered with so many organizations, but then, the flow of communication in an organization, everybody coming to accept one decision, it's been really difficult. But with Smiles Africa, I think it's really encouraging to have youths thinking to one direction. Yeah, so with that, I think we're a bit further than other organizations in decision making, in planning, because in Smiles Africa we have various occupations which come up to boost up the management of the organization.
Considering the fact that there are a lot of people out there who need help, how do you choose who to help?
Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah,
Because like there's not supposed to be one really straightforward criterion to choose people, but the set of criteria we use is, first of all, we look for the most pressing population, the population that is in dire need of the help.
Mm-hmm.
Like the orphanage that, okay, because we know there's some orphanages that are well to do
Mm-hmm.
because they have a lot of sponsors and donors here and there. But there are others that are still just merely surviving, managing with the small they have. Maybe they provide their funds by themselves. Maybe they provide their funds by themselves. Maybe they have businesses there, here and there. But in order to help them, in order to boost their efforts, we target those orphanages first. We target those widows first that are in dire need.
Wow.
Yeah, and in every year we have a schedule to who and when we visit. We could probably take orphanages in the early Januaries.
Yes.
Yeah. Approaching March, we take widows. Late September, we go for IDPs, and then December we probably still do orphans, because orphans, the majority of the needy out there are orphans. Yes, based on research. It's just due to the socio-political crisis in Cameroon that we have to reach out to IDPs because of the displacement. Yes.
So how is communication between the organization and supporters?
Okay, it's mostly through media pages like WhatsApp, Twitter, Facebook. We are on all social media platforms. So that's how we disseminate our information to the masses.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what are the short-term and long-term goals of Smiles Africa?
Okay, for short-term goals, as we earlier said, we target orphans, widows, and internally displaced persons, and less privileged persons in any category. And what we envision is to extend this from Cameroon to the whole of Africa, to live up to our name, Smiles Africa. It's not just limited to our country, but to Africa as a whole. So that's why we're partnering with other organizations. For example, the Umbrella for the African Child in Ghana. We've partnered with our organization, and we intend to do more subsequently.
With all the charity organizations out there, why should we trust Smiles Africa?
It's a very tough one, but then Smiles Africa has this, like if you check up on our projects, they have been very successful. Unlike other organizations.
I think when you ask the question that why should Smiles Africa be trusted, you're going to the issue of fraudulent corruption, mismanagement of funds. And to that, I want to say that at Smiles Africa, we're very, very scrupulous. Very scrupulous as in we follow the right procedure to doing things. In each of our projects, we ensure that we have receipts for whosoever goes out to buy. We ensure that we try to minimize corruption at every level. You understand? And then we try to give the public feedback on how the money was spent. So that's one aspect in our country and in Africa as a whole, corruption. That's one aspect that we really need to stem out. And at Smiles Africa, we're doing our best to do so.
So we're going to take a short break. But before we go, there are questions here for you. When we come back, you're going to pick up 4. Yes, 4 each. Read out loud.
I've done no private questions.
Obviously, the question was, they don't even concern the
the smiles.
Yes. We're going out to your personal.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact, it's a surprise you will see. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
On the Crystal Beauty Show today, we shall be looking at community development initiatives and activities. Top on our menu today is a grand humanitarian activity organized by a prominent NGO called Smiles Africa. Let's have a talk.
That have brought you people here. Without that love, you have many other things to do out there, but you have forgotten all to come here, to come and fellowship with us. So I know it's just love. And our Father and our God, we worship you, Lord, King of glory, Papa, even from the foundation of the earth. You knew that this day will gather here like this.
Okay, so who can tell me what it means to be a good child? Like, what do you do so they can say I'm a good child? Okay, when they say you don't have to be wicked. You should not be wicked. Can you clap for both of them? Well done. It's good to share. Wow. How many books are you buying? So there are 66 books in the Bible, not 160, not 50, not 1 million. There are 66 books in the Bible. So I want a very small, if you know that you are above.
Welcome back to the Crystal Beauty Show. Like I said, there are questions in there for you guys. So, who should we start with? Who's ready? Who's ready? In fact, you pick. Okay. Okay.
When was the most appropriate time you farted? Oh my god.
Wait, those are the keys.
This is hilarious. Man. Well, the most appropriate time I farted was was when I was in secondary school. Yeah. At that moment, I had a constipation. Yeah, and I just had to fart to free myself from that prison. So that was it.
Why for love is it normal?
Normal.
It's normal.
I didn't expect this. Wow.
All of us are humans.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the worst thing that has ever happened to you? Worst. I don't think I can categorize anything as the worst thing that's ever happened to me. I would prefer the question was the best thing. Because the best thing, I can talk about the best thing. But the worst thing, I don't know anything that has been worse.
So your life has just been
Very smooth.
No, there've been ups and downs, but I take them with faith. I take them with positivity and
there's
optimism.
nothing that really got you upset. There's nothing. Oh. So maybe feeling that means for you. Okay. So, since you didn't.
Okay. Okay, when I was a kid, what was the thing I wished for but it wasn't opportune to get it? The thing I wished for but wasn't opportune to get. Let's see, I wanted to have my own car. Who gets a car as a kid? So, of course, yeah, I can see that.
Okay.
I'm humble.
What's your worst nightmare? My worst nightmare is to not to have a good sleep over bad dreams. Yeah.
That's your worst nightmare.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. So, how many have you picked?
You know, one. Answer just one. What would I do if I were the opposite sex for a month? Or remember a Sharon song? Man, I don't know. I'm not really doing well with these private questions. Let me see. Well, I always admire girls when they when they make themselves up. So maybe that would be the first thing I do. Make myself up and then plait my hair.
That's all.
Yes.
That's all. Are you sure?
What else?
Think maybe there's something else.
I cannot think about something else.
There's some things that
Makeup,
you might say,
hairdressing.
like if I was a boy, I mean if I was a girl, I would
Okay,
do
so
something.
if you were a boy.
Oh, chat me.
Really?
If I was a boy, there are so many things I would like to do. it feels like, I guess I always heartbroken now to say how I'll get. Yeah, I don't want to talk too much. The questions are for you people, not me, please. So, some more questions for you.
Have you ever had a dream that came to reality? If yes, narrate it. Yes, I had a dream, and in that dream, I was with my elder brother, my cousin. Yeah, I grew up with him in the same house, so he's like more like an elder brother to me, direct. Yes. So I dreamt that I was having a meal with him. I think we ate from the same plate in that dream. Yes. And 2 days later, he took ill and died. So about a month and a day after that dream, he was shot. Yeah, he was shot. So immediately he was shot, he passed on. And I remember that my friend died after having a meal with me.
Wow.
May
I'm so sorry.
so
Yeah,
rest
so
in
thank you.
perfect peace.
Yeah.
And you could not have brought it up. You just changed the mood.
Oh no. Your last question, I guess.
Wow. Who is your crush? Like my celebrity crush? Or I have a crush on a friend, Yvonne Bini. Yeah.
I decided to name it.
Yeah.
Your friend zone.
Yeah.
I'm sure she's really high shape.
No,
She
she's
will watch it.
she's
Obviously, I'm sure she's watching.
yeah, she would be watching.
Okay. Oh, Vinny. I should have even not answered no one like that.
Okay.
Okay. Right.
Are you in any relationship? If yes,
Oh, don't
tell
pick
us
up.
more about him or her. You know, I'm in a relationship. But not the one you're thinking about right now.
How are you sure? Are you in my mind?
I'm in a relationship with
You're not
Jesus
in-
Christ. I'm getting to know
You're
him.
not in my mind.
I'm being intimate with him.
No, but it's
And
good.
so far, it's been wonderful because, man, like the love of God is something else, and that's the best thing that's happened to me.
Okay. Tell us how our viewers can reach out to you people, either to donate or to seek for help.
You can reach out to Smiles Africa through the Facebook page Smiles Africa org, through the Instagram page Smiles Africa at Generating One, and through the Twitter Smiles Africa. Smiles Africa is looking forward to putting a headquarter office here in Bamenda, one in Douala, and subsequently another in Yaoundé.
Wow. Okay. What message or advice would you like to pass out to our viewers?
I'd like to tell them that giving is the best investment you can ever make. Just as we know that hard work pays, just as we know that there's day and night, that's a universal principle that if you apply into your life, you're going to see the benefits. I'm speaking out of experience.
Wow.
Yeah, my colleague has just given the underlying principle. Giving gives you that self-satisfaction that you don't want to understand, but give. When you give, you get the satisfaction, then you can explain, because speaking of experience, like he said, he has gotten a lot more rewards. Like they say, the more you give, the more you receive.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time. It was
Thank you
so
for having me.
amazing having you guys on the Crystal Beauty Show.
Yeah.
Drop your comments, like our Facebook page, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and always keep watching the Crystal Beauty Show. Meanwhile, I was dressed by B Express and makeup by Sherry Smack. Thank you. Ciao, ciao.